Hello everyone. There is a team that has gone ahead to obviously rise, managed by Xavi Alonso in the Bundesliga, to see to it that they end that Farmers League talk, and that is none other than Bayern Leverkusen, managed by Xavi Alonso, to see to it that they stop the dominancy of Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund has always gone ahead to obviously fight hard to stop this, but they've gone ahead to obviously shrink or break down in the final bend of the season, like last season. On the deadline day or on the final day, that's when they went ahead to obviously lose that trophy to Bayern Munich, where they lost to a side, is it Cologne or what, by 2-1, and Bayern went ahead to win. But all they needed was a draw to win the trophy. But they ended up losing, and they gave that trophy to Bayern Munich. If I'm not mistaken, and I stand to be corrected, it was Jude Bellingham that went ahead to score the winner into that beautiful game. He opened up the score for Bayern Munich, and then the other team, for Borussia Dortmund, and that team came 2 goals from behind to really win that beautiful game of football. This season looks like it's going to be a different story altogether, because Bayern Leverkusen has come up to really stop this, and even yesterday they went ahead to beat Bayern Munich by 3-1, and Josip Stanisic, who was signed from Bayern Munich in the 18th minute, scored the first goal. Alex Grimaldo, formerly playing for Benfica as a left back and signed for the side of Bayern Leverkusen in the previously concluded summer transfer window, made it 2, and then Jeremy Frimpong went ahead to obviously score in the 90th plus 50th minute in there for you, and Bayern Munich couldn't obviously come in through to see to it that they really get that score where it deserves to be. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And we're here watching us from I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We thank God for the gift of life, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is RD onto this channel, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Smash the like button, comment and share, and don't forget to obviously hit the notification bell after subscribing, because that will take you to a region of not missing out anything coming in through from the side of Rokani Media Football. Now, I'm having lots of things to discuss about this beautiful fixture. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you about the speech of Tuchel after that game. Then what Harry Kane had to say about that game of football that they went ahead to lose. Now, I want to show you the lineup, because most of you might be saying, Rokani, you're lying. It's like you're really sided. I'm not sided, but I have to bring you what this is all about. Let me show you the lineup of Bayern Leverkusen that went ahead to obviously edge the side of Bayern Munich. They had Hedrekli in goal, Tapsoba, Tar, and Hankap. That is a three-man central defense. They played the system of 3-4-2-1. Then Stanisic played as the right wing back. Then Alex Grimaldo played as a left wing back. Granit Xhaka from Halat Arsenal, taking all his experience and seniority to the Bayern Leverkusen side, played with Andrich in the double pivot. Then Entela and Witz played as 2 attacking midfielders, and Adi led the line. And remember, their top scorer, known as, Boniface, he was out because of an injury. And look at that side that was led by Xhaka to obviously take this team to where it deserves to be. Now, when you look at Bayern Munich, look at the star-studded side they're really having. Manuel Neuer was in goal. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Upamecano, Eric Dyer, Kim Min-jae, all these are star players. Mazrui played as a right wing back. Then Saja Boy, new signing from the side of Galatasaray, went ahead to play as a left fullback. Then Gretzka and Pavlovic, in the double pivot. Leroy Sen, Musiala, 2 attacking midfielders, and Harry Kane led the line. So it shows you how strong this side of Bayern Munich was. But at full time, what happened? The results showed Bayern Munich 0, Bayern Leverkusen 3. And to show you that Bayern Munich went ahead to this team went ahead to boss the game, look at the stats. 14 shots by Bayern Leverkusen and Bayern had 9. Bayern Leverkusen had 8 shots on target and Bayern had 1. 39% ball possession by Bayern Leverkusen and Bayern had 61% ball possession. 419 passes completed by Bayern Leverkusen, and Bayern Leverkusen had 653 passes completed. 82% passing accuracy by Bayern Leverkusen and 88% passing accuracy by Bayern Munich. 13 fouls by Bayern Leverkusen and 13 fouls by Bayern Munich. 3 yellow cards issued to Bayern Leverkusen and 2 yellow cards issued to Bayern Munich. 0 red cards to both sides. 3 offsides to Bayern Leverkusen and 1 to Bayern Leverkusen. 4 corners to Bayern Leverkusen and 6 corners to Bayern Munich. And this is how the table really looks like. 21 games played each. Bayern Leverkusen is having 55 points and they've gone ahead to score more goals. They have a goal difference of 41 and Bayern Munich is having a goal difference of 34, and Bayern is now 5 points behind the side of Bayern Munich. The side of Bayern Leverkusen. Now, after that game of football, the manager Thomas Tuchel, whose job looks like to be on the line, came out and really said the following, that I take the responsibility for the tactical approach to the game, and it goes without saying that I have to take the blame today. We have a whole week to prepare, and it's my job to come up with the ideas and convince my players of the approach. Unfortunately, it didn't quite come off today. It's not the first time and won't be the last time in my coaching career. We prepared well for a week and expected a lot of ourselves, but ultimately we are going back home empty-handed. So he just admitted that they are going back empty-handed, and it was really very nasty of them, because if they had gone ahead to beat the side of Bayern Leverkusen, they would have found themselves in a position of just one thing, and that is that one thing, they would have been 1 point ahead of them, and they would have been topping the table. Because if someone is now 5 points ahead of you, that means before beating you, he was 2 points ahead of you. After losing to him, then the gap increased to 5. Then he was asked, are you still hopeful to make up for the 5 gap and catch up on Leverkusen? Tuchel said, in the end, it's up to us. We are not going to lose hope. We will try everything until the final match day. Leverkusen took their chance to increase the gap. All we can do is to show a reaction and keep going. That's what we will do. So that's it, what he said about the 5 point gap in between them. But there is one thing that Tuchel has to know before he comes out and says that they are going to come out and try to obviously do their job and really close down the gap. This team is unbeaten this season. Bayern Leverkusen is unbeaten, in the UEFA Europa League, almost in every game they've gone ahead to play, they have very many wins and just limited draws. It shows you that this team is not going to stop any time from now, and they need to obviously focus onto the Champions League. And I worry a little bit for this manager that he might even get a sack when he's knocked out of the Champions League, because I don't think he's going to compete to the high levels that we really hoped Bayern Munich to be competing at. Because when you look at the set of players they're really having, it's a star-studded side, but he's failing to get the best out of that star-studded side. Then Harry Kane has also come out and said, we didn't play well with the ball. I thought the pressure, especially in the first half and even the second half, we pressed them well, but every time we won it back, we gave it straight away to them. That allowed them to build momentum. In the final third, we are not good in 1v1 battles. We are not good in duels. The final delivery wasn't there today. So a really disappointing day with the ball. We are 5 points behind now, but there are still a lot of games to go. This one hurts. We wanted a different outcome, but we have to focus on first the Champions League and obviously the next game. Now, I understand the angle from which Harry Kane comes in through, but you can't fail to press well, win duels, win second balls, and you expect to come out and really win the game of football in the modern era. Those are the bare minimums for any team to obviously compete at a world stage. So I think Bayern Munich are really having a very bad day, and the manager is tinkering with the team, and I don't know why Joshua Kimmich was not really given a chance to play, because I believe that midfield is far much better, stronger, and they're really having Joshua Kimmich in there for you. And I think time has come for Bayern Munich to really restructure itself. They should really sell off players and really get in others. However much you're really having good players and they cannot really raise up to the occasion, then they have no importance to obviously coming through and really play a role into your team. Then we are having Kane. He said again that there are a lot of games to be played and we have to try and make up as many points as we can as quickly as possible. Leverkusen favorites now, he said. That's not for us to decide. There is for everyone to decide for us. We have to focus on ourselves. We have to improve. We have to get better. We know that the games are coming thick and fast, so we have to turn it around quickly. So that's what Harry Kane would hate to say, that they need to turn it around quickly. But I tell you, you're talking about a team that hasn't gone ahead to lose a game. You know, in all those seasons, we've gone ahead to see Bayern Munich catch up onto Borussia Dortmund. Though Borussia Dortmund was like some 8 points ahead of them, they found themselves beating Borussia Dortmund in most of the seasons. Like, they've never gone ahead to surrender 6 points to them. And I cannot stand here and tell you that Bayern Munich are not going to lose, you know, to other sides like Borussia Dortmund and very many others, the Colognes, you know, the Stuttgarts of this world. But I can stand here with authority and really tell you that if Bayern Leverkusen are to lose a game, they're going to lose one and draw one. You know? So, if you are to ask me who is set to lose more games, I tell you Bayern Munich stands a high chance of losing more games because they are really known in unison. The chemistry looks like acting very well. Looks like there is a gap, you know, in between the manager and the players, and I don't know whether they will walk before they stand, because we've all gone ahead to see to it that in the world you have to walk, you know, before you run, you know. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But Alonso and Xhaka have gone ahead to age Kane and Tuchel in Germany, and it has been a very good game of football that we enjoyed. So I'm calling upon for your reactions into the comment section below about this guy Alonso, who is on the list of very many teams: Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. What do you make about him beating Thomas Tuchel? Don't you think Thomas Tuchel's job is now on the line and is set to be sacked if at all he doesn't win the Champions League? All that and more into the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later, returning with the team news. Arsenal versus the side of West Ham down in London. I'm out.